Peace family, it's your boy Gerald. It is the 29th of August 2019 and I'm sitting up in my garage and I had a thought cross my mind. What are we afraid of? Seriously. If you already know what you need, what's keeping you still? And I say that because we also know that it is the things that physically are not tangible. It means if we can't hold it, it is always those same things that hold us back. Like truth. Like being transparent. Like allowing yourself to be vulnerable. If it is something that you desire, what is keeping you stuck? Because we all know the passage of misery loves company. But why does it seem like now, 2019, the narrative is misery is the norm? And I'm saying that because nobody's promised tomorrow. Ain't promised tomorrow. And if we can agree that we're not promised tomorrow, why are we keeping the things that physically cannot be tangible or grasped have so much influence or dictation in our day-to-day? If you know what you need, what's keeping you from possessing it? If you know that your environment is not at the apex or the pinnacle that will warrant your smile, what keeps you there? Because you know the word fear, finally everything's a reality. The reality is what is maybe required is movement, choice, acceptance. But how can we accept anything to have choice if we won't acknowledge its presence in the now? And that crossed my mind yesterday. And I hope this reaches the intended heart, intended mind, and the intended time. Because, listen here, there'll never be another you. So why are you keeping that beautiful smile hidden? Why are you requiring someone to dictate your stability by way of your emotional self? Think about it. You came in this world by yourself. But you got a loyalty to someone that doesn't see your uniqueness. Who am I talking to right now? Who am I talking to? The more you give, the more they take. The more that you try to make concessions, all it does is give justification for neglection. What's wrong with that picture, fam? What's wrong with it? And I'm saying that, fam, because I really believe in my heart that we are at a crossroads. That if we are just willing to acknowledge the placement and the presence of what makes your reality, you're going to have a major change, a major transformation. But what's the price on that? You got to make concession of what you need compared to what they want. Now, I know some may say, well, Joe, that sounds like being selfish. No. What it is defining your self-worth. Because the last time I checked, your last name ain't Hasbro. Your last name ain't Bradley. Hyphenated with Milton in front of it, or Parker Brothers. So why are you allowing your life to be a game, a chess piece, or worse? Just something to do. Do you realize how much by taking a position to not be active in your life, you get robbed of time? Let that sink in. It's like making a concession every time you breathe to not fully inhale and expand your environment, but yet you're expected to play the role. Come on now. Come on now. You deserve better. But you can't have better until you acknowledge what ain't working. And I get it. I get it, because there's 50% of the people on this planet, the biggest deficit, and they won't admit it. They're afraid to live their life because they're afraid they're going to be by themselves. You're not going to be by yourself. The people that truly are going to, I don't want to say revel in your greatness or your uniqueness, they can't come into your life until you sidestep the blockages. And you can't even do a sidestep until you acknowledge that it ain't working. What's wrong with that? You realize how many people spend time, money, emotion just being second rate because they're too afraid to be themselves? That's a travesty. But yet they're the first ones to say, well, if it was me, I would do what? Well, if that was the case, why aren't you leading by example? Why? Because it's a facade. It's a smoke and mirror effect. It's a distraction to keep you stuck. You better love yourself. And when you decide to love yourself, you'll find comfort in your discomfort. But even if you may think that you're in a discomfortable situation, you're gaining strength. You're gaining awareness. You're listening to your voice. You ain't crazy. You're looking for permission by way of validation of your environment. But you make your environment. So what's the problem? If money ain't right, what are you going to do to change it? Your relationships ain't right? When you going to have the courage to speak your truth? And the only way to do that, you got to love yourself first. So I'll leave it right there. Love yourself or squander your life. The choice is yours. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Be blessed.